Welcome to Heart Wisdom Cancer. It's Angela here with your general reading for March 2021. Oh, and thank you for being here, and a huge thank you to all of you who subscribe to my channel. Your support is much appreciated. So what might you need to look at this month, Cancer? What challenge might you be facing, and how can we help you overcome it? Oops. A lot of cards flew out there, so I've just put them back in and continuing shuffling, Cancer. I remember your cards being very energetic for the last reading I did for you as well, so interesting. Anyway, so what challenge might you be facing this month, and how can we help you overcome that? And what message can we bring for your highest good for March 2021? Okay, so you have health, inspiration, action, and from the bottom of the deck, freedom. Lovely. So you've got health in the challenge position. Linked to that is inspiration. The answer is action, and the underlying energy for the month is freedom. What might you be finding challenging as regards health, Cancer, and how is that linked to inspiration for you? This can speak about health in any area of your life. It could be your physical health, the health of your finances, the health of your relationships. What's coming across to me is the orange colour is really singing out in this spread. And that speaks to me of vitality, your zest for life, your get up and go, your mojo. And it's possible that you've been feeling restricted or limited in some way that's dampening down your enthusiasm and making you feel lethargic and lacking in energy and va-va-voom. And that's understandable, particularly this time of year, certainly in the Northern Hemisphere where we're in still in winter, and you know, the dark nights, the long nights, and dull days, and also everything that's been happening with COVID and the restrictions and limitations. And especially for you, Cancer, who you are such a family oriented person, and you like to be with people and to be nurturing and loving and to take care of others. And it may be that you've been, you know, restricted in some way in terms of being able to see people as much as you would like, particularly family members, and that could weigh heavily on you, and it may be connected with that, and you know, you're just generally feeling at a bit of a low ebb. So that's the challenge. And inspiration being here at the heart of the spread, that speaks about you needing to have something to lift your spirits. You have this desire to be inspired, and the answer is action, which I'll come back to in a moment, because I want to just spend a bit of time on this card here, the inspiration card. And I'm really drawn to the image here. It's like sparkly blue droplets of water and light, and that speaks of the emotions and illumination, being uplifted and just feeling lighter and freer. Yes, more free to be yourself and shake off responsibilities and burdens. And I'm intrigued to see freedom here as well. You know, there's a sense of freedom coming through with this card, but you have freedom as the overall energy, which is wonderful, and I'll come back to that, Cancer. So yes, you're going to take action, and that's what's needed. And it may be that it's not just, you know, the time of year and the restrictions with COVID. It could be that there's something that you've been putting off, and it's connected with this feeling lethargic and lacking in energy. And it may be that you've been putting this off because you feel that you just don't have the energy that you need to deal with it. You're going to find that this month, Cancer, and it could be helped by, you know, the longer days that are coming. Spring is on the horizon. You may feel energized purely because of the shifting in seasons, but also it may be that some new information comes to light that boosts your energy and gives you that get up and go to take this action, whatever that means for you, Cancer. Obviously it's general reading, so it will resonate in different ways, and the light that's coming through in this card speaks to me of you getting more information on something that you will be inspired by, and it will get you out of your rut and get you up and moving and give you the energy that you need to take this action. And the image on this card is interesting. It's like an explosion of light coming up in this direction, and it speaks of you being lifted up to a new level of energy. You know, you'd be vibrating at a different level, at a higher level, and that speaks of you feeling better about yourself, better about your life, and just having a new experience of life, a better experience of life. And that's wonderful, Cancer. And having freedom at the foundation of the spread, which is the overall energy for the month, that's you feeling freer, feeling more expansive, more energized. You've got your mojo back and things are looking up. Things are looking so much brighter than they have been for some time. And it could be as simple as whatever this action is that you've needed to take for some time and you've been putting off, just having done that, you know, that will bring a sense of freedom, because you'll no longer be carrying the burden of responsibility of whatever that was. But also taking the action and the result that that's going to bring is somehow going to help you to feel freer as well. So it may be that, you know, I'm getting a sense of ending something, of saying goodbye to something. And I know how difficult that can be, particularly for Cancerians, because, you know, I'm a Cancerian, and we can cling to things and, you know, perhaps hang on to things for far longer than is good for us, because we find it very difficult to say goodbye, or it's really about rejecting something because we don't want to inflict pain or to have a sense of loss ourselves either. So we avoid saying no, we avoid rejecting things, and we can hang on to things, as I've said, for longer than is good for us. So it could be that, you know, you've been putting off walking away from something that's not good for you, and just taking that action, leaving it behind, will bring that sense of freedom. And looking into the image on this card, it's a bit like the ocean with the sky above it. And what's calling out to me is the horizon. And that speaks of new horizons for you, Cancer. So yes, this is a really good spread. You've got your mojo coming back. You're going to be able to take this action, and you will be inspired to do that, perhaps by some new information that's coming in. And overall, that's going to give you a wonderful sense of freedom going forward. So I hope that resonates, Cancer, and I really wish you well with that. Do please leave a thumbs up if you found this helpful. And if you would like a private reading with me, you can make a booking via the link below. And if you want to know more about me and my cards, do check out my website, heartwisdom.uk. Until next time, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.